Hi, welcome back to Mr. Menta's ELL classroom. Today we're going to continue talking about chapter 15 of the Blue Book. To do this, you will need this, page 144 of your textbook. You do not need to print it. And this, page 145 of your textbook. You do not need to print it. So this one, we're going to combine two different tenses. I always like doing that. What's the matter? We got two boxes here. And we've gone over this before. I work every day. We work every day. You work every day. They work every day. He works every day. Got the S back. Don't forget that S. Always got to remember that S in English. She works every day. It works every day. But now we can see very clearly over here, this of course is the simple present tense when we're talking about every day. If we're talking about yesterday, if we're talking about the past, it's easy. It's all the same. I worked yesterday, we worked, you worked, they worked, he worked, she worked, it worked. Over here, when we say he, she, and it changes. It goes from work to works. See? Over here, he, she, and it doesn't change. It's the same. Okay? That's part of why they're showing you this. So the past tense is, I think, easier than the simple present tense. Okay? So, let's practice. So we got David here. And I will zoom out so we can see the picture a little better. So we have David. He's hurt his back in this picture of him playing basketball. How does David feel? Not so good. What's the matter? He has a backache. A backache? How did he get it? He played basketball all day. Down here, see, they give you this little red dot and they give you these options here. We've got all morning, all afternoon, all evening, or all night. Those are what we're going to be using here. So, if you have someone at home to practice talking with, then I want you to do this as a speaking exercise. Have a conversation like this about all the people in the pictures, okay? But if you don't, then we're going to write just two sentences, okay? Because most of this up here, if we look at this, is filler. Okay? Most of these will be the same no matter what sentence. It's just this is going to change. He has a backache. And this, he played basketball all day. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean. If you have a partner to work with, when you get to this one here, we're going to look at number one. You're going to have a conversation about this guy. So Brian. So we're going to say, how does Brian feel? Not so good. What's the matter? He has a throat ache. Throat ache. Or, I should say sore throat. That's what we practiced. Sore throat. He has a sore throat. A sore throat? How did he get it? He talked on the phone all afternoon. Okay? Get it? But if you're going to write this down, because you're working without a partner, I just want you to write down, he has a sore throat. He talked on the phone all afternoon. Okay? Just those two sentences, okay? He has a sore throat. He talked on the phone all afternoon. Okay? That's it. All right, so that's what you need to do. Pause the video and get to work. All right, did you pause the video and do all the work? Good. So all of these, all morning, all afternoon, all evening, all night. You can kind of change them around. So there's different answers. You could have any one of these. Don't worry if I say a different one of these than you, okay? Okay, so Linda. She has a backache. She danced all day. You. I have a headache. I studied all night. For Gary. He has an earache. He listened to music all night. Or maybe it was all day. We don't know. Maria. She has a cold. She waited for a bus all afternoon. Or if you said she stood in the rain, that's good too. Charlie. He has a sore throat. He shouted all afternoon. Mrs. Clark. She has a headache. Her baby cried all night. Her baby. Make sure you've got that. Her baby cried. And make sure you spell cried, C-R-I-E-D. Cried. You. How do you say that? Yeah, I think it's so. I have an earache. The dog barked all day. Carlos. He has a backache. He planted flowers all afternoon. Okay? You get all those? Good. Let's go on to the next page. So now, they introduce, and I kind of would have given a little more space to this, but they introduce something kind of important, which is irregular verbs. So we have these verbs that when we say them in the past tense, they become a totally different looking word. Like eat, ate. I eat pizza every day. I ate pizza yesterday. You know, you'd think it would be eated, but it's not. I don't know why. It just is. We say ate. Sing, sang. Again, I sing every day. I sang yesterday. Drink, drank. Again, to be clear, there is no word drinked. Drinked is not a word. We say drank. Okay? Same for sit. There's no such word as sitted. We say sat. I sat yesterday. And finally, ride, like ride a bike. I ride my bike every day. I rode my bike yesterday. Watch the spelling of all these words. These can be tricky on the spelling. So watch the spelling. Okay? All right. So now, just do the same thing with these. This is really the same assignment, just with these words. So, he has a toothache. He ate candy all afternoon. Okay? Fill these in. So pause the video again and write these on your separate sheet of paper. All right, did you fill them in? So I gave you this one already, but I'll tell you again. Check your work now. Check your work. He has a toothache. He ate candy all day. Jennifer, she has a sore throat. She sang all night. I have, what is it, a toothache again? I guess it's a toothache. I have a toothache. I drank soda all day. She has a backache. She sat in the chair all day. I have a stomach ache. I ate cookies all afternoon. Tim, he has a backache. He rode his bike all day. Rode. Okay, so those are some words that you're just going to have to remember. You're just going to have to remember these when you use them. Because you'll see them again. You will see them again. Everything we do in this class, you will see again. Okay? Every day. You know? If you're in... I won't name names, but more than almost any class, this class is the class with stuff you will need to use every day. So remember these words, because you're going to see them a lot as you go through like life with English. All right. We're not going to do the next exercise on the bottom, so we're going to call it there. Good job.